and welcome to the Blue Tardis podcast, Series 2. We are going to do episode 3 today, which is School Reunion. What were your thoughts on this episode? By the way, I am joined by my good friend, Jackie Boy.
God, it's been so long since the last one.
I know, it has been about 5 months, to be fair. That's been 5 months, of which I really can't apologise enough, but, you know, things happen.
But back on to the question you
Yes,
were
back
asking
onto
me.
it.
I can remember it wasn't amazing, this episode.
No, what I remember, it's not amazing, but it is still a decent episode. It's always nice to see Sarah Jane, which is, let's face it, the only reason why people ever really come back to this episode, because otherwise I really don't think...
And K9.
And K9 as well, I suppose.
Which make it K9 Company canon.
Yes, it does make it canon, but really? You want that canon?
Well, it's RTD, so...
I suppose. Either way, let's get into it. So, if you would like to watch along with us, press play right now. And here we see the most evil man in history, Adolf Teacher.
He's totally not ripping off the demon headmaster.
Nah, definitely not. Definitely not. An abandoned child. It's all mine. Just to let you know, by the way, you may hear some banging in the background. We are still sort of setting up the whole studio here, but I feel like it's good enough now to actually start recording. So, yeah, that's sort of why we've been away for quite a while. Things happen. I wanted to improve. We have. And now here we go.
I really hate this hallway. It's too,
Yeah,
green.
it's really, really badly green. And the door doesn't work either. It should just be like... Well, what would you... I would say just keep all the colour in the school this sort of colour. Just like that cream with the wood. That'd be nice. Sort of like our old school, weren't it?
Yeah.
Oh, joy, it's David Tennant. Immediately a 10 out of 10. I'm only kidding. Okay, right, let's get this right out in the open now. I do not think David Tennant is that great of a doctor.
No. And for its first season, it's bloody awful.
Yeah. You know, they say that first impressions mean everything, right? And they do. Right? David Tennant, in his first episode, The Christmas Invasion, watch now if you would like to. Make sure to watch to the end of this video first, though. It'll be great. Or podcast, depending on what you're listening to. YouTube or Spotify. Got to get the plugs in, ain't you?
Yeah.
I do think that, he's not a good doctor. That well, anyway.
Look, he spelt physics
He
wrong.
did. He actually spelled it wrong. Physics. It could be worse. Could be Cardiffy, couldn't it?
Or like in Rose with Lund.
Yeah, Lund. Yeah. We love all the spelling mistakes, don't we? My God. How much gel does he want in his hair? Do you want any more hair with your gel? Jesus Christ. Is he one of them? Is he one of them? Is he one of them? Or is he a them? You never know now, do you? Sorry. Jesus Christ, that's a bloody projector. Fucking hell. Oh, look at Milo will be... Oh, fucking hell, that kid with the right stripe in his hair. I hope he dies. I really hope he dies.
Hopefully Milo gets bullied. He looks like he's going to get bullied.
Right there, Harry Potter. It is Harry Potter from the fourth movie, isn't it? Jesus Christ. He's even got the glasses. All he needs is a scarf, which, let's face it, one of the kids are going to put on him.
This is proper school dinners.
Yes. Fuck you, Jamie Oliver. Fuck you, Jamie Oliver. I want chips and I want turkey swizzlers, thank you. And I want some yellow slop on it. Could be macaroni cheese, but then again...
It could be instant custard shit.
Oh, that instant custard shit, it's horrible. Oh, no, you can't have instant custard. It's horrible. Who has gravy for a bloody school dinner? You don't have gravy on a school dinner.
Well, what else are you going to have with your Christmas roast at school.
But they don't do Christmas roast at school anymore, I don't think, do they?
Do they?
I don't know. I certainly never had one when I was at school. You know, I know Jordan's never had one. Sophie's never had one. But hey, he doesn't like the chips.
Do you want cheesy chips?
Oh, they'd be gorgeous, wouldn't they, cheesy chips? I would want some right now, I would. By the way, I do have to apologise. I do have a slight cold, so... Yeah, my voice isn't 100%, but it's good enough.
Oh, evil teacher alert.
Oh, no! Quick, run away, run away. You see how she doesn't give a fuck? She literally is rolling her eyes.
That's a typical teenage reaction, though.
Yeah, suppose if I must. Hello, Hitler. I'm sorry, Hitler.
Doesn't look ominous while you're eating, isn't it?
No. Yeah, yes. Eat all your chips. I've poisoned them. Yeah. I'm sorry, right? If you're handling something that corrosive where you need to wear PPE in a kitchen, then your school needs to be shut down.
Well, do you know how much oil they need to use for those healthy stuff?
It's not fucking corrosive, is it?
Have you seen how rock hard those carrots can be at school?
Yeah, true.
It's still raw.
I mean, I say that. I went to a Wetherspoons once, right? I dropped a sausage and fork and it bounced. It actually bounced up. You know, I ordered scrambled eggs and they said, sorry, the powder hasn't arrived yet.
Oh.
The powder.
Oh no, she's now the powder, Sam.
She's now powder. That's alright. I mean, no. What? 2006 comedy, Jack.
Woo!
We love 2006 comedy, don't we? No, we really don't. We really, really don't. I'm sorry, right, but Series 11 is better than Series 2.
And that was a bad...
You know, Series 11 wasn't an awful series. It was just bland all the way through. By the way, when they put on the headphones, all you hear is,
And what,
that was
and
brilliant.
what lesson is this meant to be? There's nothing on the whiteboard telling me what lesson this is.
Exactly. Do what you want, class, that's all.
Oh, you mean IT?
What is he doing, by the way? He's moving his hand like this, right?
They can't see you, Sam.
Oh, yeah, they can't see me. He's doing it again! What the hell? Stop wanking. You're in school. What is this? What is this? By the way,
All these words and stuff.
all these were. But how big of a computer do you want? It was 2000. Sarah. It's Sarah Jane. You remember her from the classic series, don't you? You
Yeah.
remember her from the third and fourth Doctor. It's great seeing her again, isn't it? Yeah, move on. Nah, to be fair, Sarah Jane is legitimately
What makes this episode?
what makes this episode work. She really is what makes this episode work. Especially with Mr. Finch as well. Or as I call him, Adolf Finchler. Oh no. The Doctor in a staff room right next to Colonel Mustard, I suppose.
I bet it was him in the library with the wrench.
Yeah. Hold on a minute.
What, you never played Cluedo?
Hold on. I was just looking at that sign, right? There was a sign in the background. Please contribute 20p for the coffee every day. Fuck off! It should be free!
Look, genuine reaction from Tennant.
I know. Honest to God, that is brilliant. We love that. And I love how she immediately goes to Tennant as well. It's almost like something in her is telling her to trust him. Which is, of course, the Doctor. Oh dear. He was a very uncommon man. I love it. I love Sarah Jane in this episode. Sarah Jane is easily the best part of the entire episode. It's so nice to see her again.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Elizabeth Sladen, though.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Gone too soon.
Far too soon.
Gone way too soon. By the way, I love how, in Modern Who at least, like when classic companions come back, it turns out that they are still going around the world and sorting out stuff and that, like investigating and trying to sort out aliens and that. I love it. Like Sarah Jane Adventures was that. You know, we had Ace in Power of the Doctor and Tegan in that, who joined UNIT. You know, in series 4 we had Martha, who joined UNIT. You know, I love it. I love it. You know, I think, yeah, that is exactly what the Doctor's companions would do. And to be fair, that's very much like Sarah Jane, isn't it?
Oh, ready for the 2006 jump scare?
Oh, definitely. What the fuck?
That CGI was amazingly awful.
Yeah. Amazingly bad. I mean, why is the teacher still in there? And what was that bat? Oh no. Welcome to Everton High School, essentially, because that's essentially what the Everton badge looks like. Love it. Oh dear. And of course Sarah Jane would do this, because it's exactly what Sarah Jane does.
But
And the Doctor just don't give a shit, he just goes to the door.
all the things to break into, why a school?
Surely a bank,
A casino.
a museum, you know, anything like that.
That had money.
But no, school. Depends whatever floats your boat, I suppose.
Well, those chips were banging though.
Yeah, those chips are nice. You might as well just go there just for the chips. Oh dear. You know, Mickey Smith. I like Mickey Smith.
Not necessarily the actor for...
Not necessarily the actor, but I do like the character. You know, I do like Mickey Smith. Not Noel Clarke. To be fair, when the Doctor is on his own confrontating... Like, when David Tennant's Doctor is on his own confrontating any villains, right?
Especially
He is
in
absolutely phenomenal. But when he's with his companions, he sort of just doesn't do it right. I don't know what it is, especially in series 2. I love the signs here, by the way. Eat more chips. It's like, yeah, they're trying to make you eat chips and trying to make you fat. Jamie Oliver would have a field day here.
The one
And
thing
I'm
that
sorry,
scares her.
the one thing that would terrify her to the core would be seeing that box again. And yeah, it would be terrifying after all these years.
Yeah. Because it's 30, 40 years since the last time we saw Sarah?
Yeah.
When this was also airing?
Yeah. Oh. And of course, the best scene in the whole episode, this is. The best scene. I love it. It's so good, this scene. Just two old friends catching up again. Love it. Of course. Like, Sarah Jane puts her business first.
Well, she's a journalist.
Yeah. She's a journalist. She wants to get all the scoops. Yeah. All the others died. Yeah, but she wouldn't know what was going on. You know, she never mentioned the Time War. You know, for her, the Time War may have happened after the 4th Doctor. But no, we know that's not the case.
But, it's, as I said, it's like 30, 40 years
Yeah.
for Sarah since, during the airing of this episode.
I know.
there could be 101 other things why she... No.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, after not seeing the Doctor for that long, after he had to go back to Gallifrey, right?
Anything could have happened.
Anything could have happened. Why is the Doctor treating Mickey like this?
Well,
Why?
Well, it's typical RDD writing, I think. It's just, you know, abuse the comic relief.
Yeah, but... Alright, bitch, calm down. I mean, what Mickey says is incredible. I love what Mickey says later. Best companion. Best companion, Sarah Jane Smith.
She is such a cowed Rose.
Yeah. Love this line. It's so true, isn't it? The missus and the ex. Now, this is strange, right? This is strange. Why would they all hang out in the headmaster's office?
Well, the canteen is surely a lot bigger, surely.
The canteen would be better, right? Yet they have railings, but every building in that... Well, every room in that whole building would have
Railings
the
for the
pipes on the
lights.
top for all the lights. Yay, jump scare! Just wondering, why on earth would they all go into the headmaster's office? Yay! He can count. That's one IQ point.
But why was she carrying K9 with her, though? That's the question here.
Mm. But why?
Not yet. It's not got an edge. Considering it's, what, like 3,000 ahead? Time-wise?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, we love K9. We do. Funny enough, my mum, she cannot stand K9 at all.
And most people, you know, behind the scenes can't stand him because of how bad the prop is.
Yeah. Like, my mum, she can't stand K9. When she was watching it for the first time, as soon as she saw K9, she switched off. She does not like K9 at all. Like, she don't want anything to do with him. And I'm just... Since when can you get a portion of chips for £2?
And for how much he's got there, that's a
That's
rip-off.
that's at least £1 worth. I mean, maybe in London, but there you go.
But for the amount, for £2, that's a rip-off, love.
I know. Hello, Finchler!
Don't jump.
Don't do it! Do a backflip! Oh dear. I mean, the CG's awful, isn't it? For those things. Do you know what they remind me of? The big bat people, right? They remind me of that villain in House of the Dead, like one of the bosses.
Oh, yeah.
Hanged Man, like
Yeah.
really, really iconic, like boss in the first game. Like honestly, he looks exactly like them. It's great. I love it. I waited for you.
8 more series, mate.
It's so long to wait. I can't wait for that. Oh, mate, just imagine if Sarah Jane ever ended up as a Cyberman.
Nah, I don't want to think.
No, that would be horrible.
It's bad enough Moffat turned the Brigadier.
Yeah, well.
If that even was the Brigadier.
I mean, we don't know, but most likely it is. Most likely. But then again, that whole series was, you know, ugh. Especially with Moffat's writing. Oh dear. I love it. Like, it is just two old friends catching up after so long.
It's just a shame that Rose is being a cow, even in the background.
Yeah, chatting to Mickey. And like doing that fake laugh, which we all do. I love how K9 recognises the Doctor straight away. I love it.
Oh, villain pose.
Villain pose! Activate! I know dinner lady. Well, that's a line that's going to be taken out of context, isn't it? X. I love it. Poor Sarah. I mean, Sarah really got dumped dirty in this, didn't she?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's practically picking on her.
Do you think he runs on double A's?
It's just... This episode is dull, I'll be honest, but it is fun. I mean, to be fair, they are very much like the British Quellitanes, aren't they?
Yeah.
We just take and never give back. It's great.
I owe you and never return.
Yeah. I owe you and will not. Oh dear. I love it. They're doing something to the children. Oh no. Doctor, we must stop them.
But they're the BBC.
Oh no. The BBC will have to cover it up. Surely. I'm going to get cancelled for that. Oh dear. Oh no. He's the tin dog. I love his realisation and then gets into the car boot where K9 would be. Love it. Oh, there's a fun fair going about. Sorry, yeah, that's how much I'm concentrating on this episode.
Especially what Rose is chatting as well.
Yeah, of course the Doctor's had multiple companions. Of course he has. Don't you remember Captain Jack?
Rose.
Like,
And
seriously.
Adam.
And Adam as well. You know, do you not remember those two? He doesn't ever mention either Captain Jack or Adam at all in this whole series. Right? That's just true.
You know, Mickey doesn't ask what happened to Jack.
Yeah.
Considering, you know, he saw Jack in Boomtown.
Exactly. Mickey doesn't ask. Rose never asked, where's Adam? You know, I know that he was also, well, she was also there, but...
Not the
you know,
point you're...
It's not the point. You know, is Adam going to be okay? No, don't really care. You know, sort of just like Adric, really.
Who?
Exactly. Hey, look, but even the Doctor doesn't care about Adric. But I do love him, Power Doctor, how Jodie Whittaker's Doctor does still remember Adric.
Yeah.
Right. And yeah, it came out the 5th Doctor's voice, but you got to think that is still the 13th Doctor.
Saying that.
Yeah. Which is brilliant. I love it.
Oh, trying to be bad at it.
Too right. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? That little tiny detail. Rose immediately thought the Doctor was going to hand the screwdriver to her, but no, it was to Sarah instead. It's almost like the Doctor trusts Sarah way more.
In this series, more than the main companion.
Exactly. Because even the Doctor knows she's shit. Oh, and now it doesn't seem so good, does it, Adolf Finchler? Someone staring down at you and condescending. Since when did this school have a pool?
How much funding does this school have?
Jesus Christ!
Is this one of those posh schools?
The London Academy, apparently. Fucking hell. 10 generations. So it could be 10 days, could be 10 years. You never know. I mean, we love Finch, don't we? He is good in this, Finch.
It's because of also Anthony Head, but
Yeah.
if it was any other actor, it would be awful.
Imagine, like, oh, what's his name? Professor Dumbledore.
Oh, Michael Gambon.
Yeah, imagine Michael Gambon doing this. It'd be amazing.
And
I mean,
that's another thing about the Time War I never liked. Think
What?
about it.
the Doctor just being the last Time Lord.
Not just that, the species who live on time, essentially,
Yeah.
surely they can say, you know, look, this is going to happen, prevent it.
Oh no, Jack! No, that's too hard. No, we can't do that.
It's not like the Doctor's got a time machine to prevent this, has he?
A what?
Exactly.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
That's just a little nitpick of New Who I find.
Yeah, I understand that. I do understand it.
Not to say Classic has got nothing.
Oh, classics are awful sometimes. Oh, K9 has the best line ever.
Not yet, I don't think.
No, it's not yet, but it is great. It's a great line. Sarah? It's called a switch. It's called a button, Sarah. Do you know how to do it?
Well, it's what, like 30 years, as I keep on saying, since the last time she used
True.
the screwdriver.
True. Oh, fuck off, Rose. Do you really think Sarah's trying to get back with the Doctor? She wouldn't go back with the Doctor.
Not after 30, 40 years.
No. This is really good. Wow. She met the creator.
Sarah wins.
Round 2. Fight. Finish her. Oh dear. You know, I love I love this as well. Yeah. we all know someone like that. We all know someone, don't we?
Yeah.
Does he still stroke bits of the TARDIS? This is exactly what two women are like together, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like the missus and the ex. Of course they're going to find out shit against you.
Why
There was a plan. I thought it was just, you know,
eat kids when you can?
eat kids when you can. What was the plan here? What was the end goal of this? Is it me, or do you think of Miss Trunchbull whenever you see one of those? like the bulging thing.
Yeah.
And, oh, I love it. Don't take that out of context. I don't like the bulging thing. Do not take that out of context, YouTube or Spotify. I know what you're like.
Why would they trust a random woman, considering?
Exactly. It's nearly lunch. Imagine that they're giant chickens. Yeah, about right. Oh dear. Like, ugh.
Oh,
See,
you,
that's
RTD.
something that I don't like about New Who either. Anything that the Doctor just doesn't want to get in has suddenly got a deadlock seal.
It's
Anything that's really plot important.
You know
at the
this
time.
because that is RDD put himself in a corner
Yeah,
and he couldn't get himself out of that.
yeah. So he had to invent a deadlock seal, which is quite literally useless. This is the thing I don't understand. What are they actually trying to do here? Like, Yeah, I get it. I know what they're trying to do.
Try to crack a code.
They're trying to crack a code using children, because children are the only people with a childlike mind, of course.
Oh, how very original from Remembrance of the Daleks.
I know, right? I know. However, right, it's not until like the very end of the episode where they're about to get blown up, spoiler alert, right?
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, sorry, yeah, sorry. Sorry for an episode from 2006. But, like...
And like this kid, why isn't
why
he...
why is he not in a classroom? Like...
And how many IT suites do they have?
Honestly, how many? How much funding does this school have? Do the Mario jump. No, thank God Mickey's in there. Out there. Going back in there now.
This is like the 5th IT suite here.
Yeah. I mean, what is the point of this? All the children have there. They're taking all the children. But all the children are fine. Just all the children. Okay, got ya. You hit me. I am going to kill you.
I love that there's no sucky bit on its eye now.
Yeah, there's no sucky bit. Oh, but later there is. Best line ever. Best line. We are in a car. We're in a car. That is what I'm saying. You dickhead. Like, even K9's picking on Mickey. But to be fair, it's a great line. Like, we're in a car.
Use it.
Use it. Motherfucker, use it. Oh, dear. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love this. But why is the oil that necessary? I mean, surely...
Besides giving the creatine a weakness...
Yeah. The oil's only there just to make them cleverer, to get Sarah to investigate because of all the good grades. That's as much as I can work out. Because the oil doesn't do anything for the quiz. It doesn't. Because all you need is the childlike mind.
And learning from your mistakes to crack it.
Yeah, that's it. But as far as I'm thinking, the oil doesn't do anything apart from just get Sarah Jane to the school. And yet, that was the problem, and then it's also the solution. That's just good writing. But my issue with it was the oil necessary in their plan.
As I said, outside giving the creatine here an obvious weakness...
What is the point? There isn't. There really isn't a point.
If only he had a time machine to go back before the Time War.
I know. But yeah, I just think, what is the point of that oil? Well, yeah, that's exactly what Sarah's like. Everything has time, everything ends. Her time with the Doctor ended.
Oh,
She's not going to try and get the Doctor back, which is what Rose clearly thinks is going to happen. Like, there's so many problems with this.
It's just Series 2 is a massive problem.
Yeah, Series 2 is the problem here. It's Series 2. You could argue that it wasn't planned. I don't care about that.
It's rushed.
It was rushed.
Beyond belief.
Yeah. They shouldn't have given us it too early, I don't think.
If you're going to do Series 2, regardless of how popular Season 1 was, polish
You need
your
to do
script.
it right first.
Polish your scripts. Focus. What's needs,
Exactly. Give it a couple weeks off production first and then do it. The problem is, with this, right, it's just not good enough. You know? And it's not good enough. Yeah, essentially, this ending is just a giant red button. Very typical Toby Whithouse.
Yeah.
A very big red button. I mean, I would hate for him to be the series writer. Wouldn't you?
Well, we basically have with Moffat.
Yeah, giant big old buttons. Oh yeah, I definitely believe that they're all in trouble.
Because that CGI is so realistic.
Ugh. Like, okay, this is fun. Right? Stop panning over to Mr. Finch. I just want to see K9 do some shit. I mean, I love K9, but I don't like K9, you know?
Yeah.
And well done, Doc, you just locked in K9 in there.
It's not like he can just go back in time and get another one, Sam, is it?
No, he can't do that, Jack. Can't do that. Doesn't work. Ah, now he's out of battery. Great. Now he's charge up again. Okay, why? Why is their own oil toxic to them? Yeah, I get it. They changed a lot, right? But surely, right?
There comes a point that the oil is immune to them.
Surely. I mean, they're bats, but they're not bats, you know?
Yeah.
They have the look of a bat, but they're not bats. They don't have the same weaknesses as them. See, Doctor, that's how to spell physics. The door. Door's got physics written on it. Master, please help me. Pick me up. I need to run.
And here comes a mistake.
Yeah, here comes a massive mistake coming. Oh dear.
It's barrels. You numpty. You can use a tin opener.
Use a giant tin opener. Surely they have one. They bring them in.
Yeah, here comes the massive mistake.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
He's figured out the plan.
First off, that's a giant fire hazard.
Kids have them and
Yeah.
don't have earphones on.
I know, it's great, isn't it? Oh, by the way, one of them was definitely a 20-year-old. Did you see him? Fucking massive he was. Compared to all the other kids. I reckon it was one of the dads.
That always been held back a couple of years.
Fuck! Well, there he is. No. You see how the Doctor has no issue sacrificing K9?
No.
Absolutely no issue.
Because he's a bloody robot.
He is a robot at the end of the day, but...
Not true life, you know?
Aww. Aww. I do feel sorry for K9. But... Nah. It's K9.
It's a shame this is the old model.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, how battered he is.
Yeah. Aww. Bring me his brain. No thanks. I will say, like, this episode has been okay. I mean, it's certainly better than some of the other episodes in Series 2.
Oh, tell me about it. I'm not looking forward to the next one.
Do you want to say which one you're doing, or do you want to keep it a secret?
I'll keep it a secret.
Okay. Oh, dear. Oh, it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one. So,
Why does the skull explode, though?
Why does it explode? I mean, surely we all will just,
And surely
go out.
And surely there'd be more kids than what we see here.
Yeah, surely. I mean, for such a massive school with a lot of funding, there's not a lot of students here, is there?
No.
Even though all the students just died in the school.
Either way, it's morbid to think about.
It's morbid to think about either way. Oh dear. Poor Sarah. Poor Sarah.
It's not like he can get you another one. Like every dog, you know.
No, man. That's Anna's guinea pig. Put it back. We'll get you another one.
That's what it is for this scene, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh dear. We love how it is just a picture in the background for the TARDIS.
I think that was even just a green sheet.
Probably.
No.
But, hey. Everyone who enters the TARDIS doesn't like how it currently is. I love that trend in Doctor Who. Except once.
That was Sarah. She actually likes
Yeah.
this, what, coral?
It's coral, yeah. I do find this episode okay. But it's more... It's leaning towards the good, but not good enough to be good.
Yeah, it's not like the classic episodes you think of straight away, like
No.
Pyramids of Mars, World Enough in Time.
Heaven Sent. It don't rank above those. You know, but in terms of series 2 episodes, right, which is what I immediately think of when I think of School Reunion, obviously, I would say this is just better than a lot of the episodes in series 2. New Earth, definitely. Right, Tooth and Claw is just fun. I do quite like that episode.
But for this,
Girl in the Fireplace,
as we haven't done that one.
we haven't done that one yet. It'll be alright, I think. What I remember of it is decent. But in terms of the other two, no clue.
I just remember the next episode. The Doctor's pretty much a creep.
Oh yeah, he is. He's a stalker, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I forgot about that. How did I forget about that?
It seems very creepy in the next one.
Yeah. Very pedo-ish, I would say. Very BBC-like, I would say. Sorry. Oh dear. Nah, I would say this episode honestly rates about a 7.
About 6, 7.
Yeah, about that.
It's definitely better than other episodes in this series.
Yeah, definitely better. I do like how this is like one of the only companions where he does actually say goodbye. You know, this is one of the only companions where he does say goodbye to them because, well, what is the likelihood that they'll ever run into each other again, eh?
Very unlikely outside of Susan,
Exactly.
obviously.
Exactly. Who?
Exactly.
Exactly. Is that going to be our running joke now? And of course the Doctor would leave her canine. Of course he would. No.
Don't say he transferred all his memories into that one.
No. Very much like the Doctor, isn't it? Replace him with a brand new model. Oh dear. So that was School Reunion. Me personally, it was okay. However, what's the next episode? Is it the Doctor where the Doctor's a creep?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. We got people in masks, a blondie, a spaceship. Okay, and the French.
The true villains.
The true villains, the French. Oh dear.
How can you tell it's the right time if it's a broken clock?
And, well, that was School Reunion. What did you think of that episode, then, Jack?
As I said, better than most of this series, but then again, you're looking at, you know, like a Dust. It's nothing amazing.
Yeah. I think that this episode could have been a lot better, but I wouldn't. But I don't know what you would make for it to be better. Obviously, for me, get rid of the oil. Just get rid of it and get rid of all the references to bats, right? But apart from that, there's not really much you could. Mr. Wagner. Okay, that's what
I think that might be what you were referring to. Colonel Mustard.
Probably. Really does look like a Eugene, doesn't he? But yeah. By the way, yeah, we paused there on the in credits because we might as well. But yeah, you know, that's everything, I suppose. Like, there isn't much else to say except I think this episode is a good 7 out of 10.
A very meh story.
Yeah, it's all just. It goes along. It's a good 45 minutes just to waste, but it's not great by any means. What do you think?
I totally agree with that. It's, if you want to waste 45 minutes...
Watch School Reunion. That's a good way of putting it, isn't it? If you want to waste 45 minutes, watch a decent episode. Well, that's going to be it from us this week. Next week is obviously going to be the girl in the fireplace. At the minute, I don't know who's going to be joining us, but I guess we'll find out together. So, yeah, this has been your boy Sam, and this has been Jack.
Woo!
Don't think I actually introduced you.
Oh, well.
Entire episode. Well, it's Jack.
Until the next episode.
Until the next episode, I shall see you soon. Goodbye. Well, that's going to be it from us this week. Next week is obviously going to be the girl in the fireplace. At the minute, I don't know who's going to be joining us, but I guess we'll find out together. So, yeah, this has been your boy Sam, and this has been Jack.
Woo!
Don't think I actually introduced you.
Oh, well.
Entire episode. Well, it's Jack.
Until the next episode.
Until the next episode, I shall see you soon. Goodbye.